Good afternoon from Yami BTV. Wishing you all well, of course. So, some messages coming through. Eat humble pie, Uncle Yami. All right, I'll eat a bit of humble pie, right? Because dramatic news coming in the last few minutes or so is that the RNB American singer Chris Brown gets released on bail. My days. But hold on. You're not all completely right. I didn't think about this scenario that could come into the equation. But rightly said, many of you said, nah, you'll be out in a few days, Yam. He's gone to a Crown Court in London, what we used to call Judge and Chambers. He got refused at Magistrates Court. Some of you give me a little elbow to remind me that you can still apply at the Crown Court a few days later, never mind his date that was set for June. Well spotted, some of you, look. The reality is this. He's had to hand over 5 million in sureties in the English courtroom, right? Which means is stipulates his bail conditions, because if he doesn't post bail, if he doesn't attend his trial and his conditions, they will be able to take the £5 million, right? To put it bluntly, now. £5 million, enough to get anyone out of jail, right? So that's first things first. But listen to the clause, right? Unless I've got this totally wrong again. He's allowed to continue to travel the UK and other European countries on his tour. So are we right then that he's not allowed to go back to America, right? Does that mean that? But the passport's not allowed to be used for no other reasons. So they're saying. So I get what you're all throwing at me. A few of you, some of you going, nah, yeah, that bit and that bit and that bit. But look. Fucking hell, money speaks louder than word. Money speaks louder than anything. Gordon Bennett, man. It's a big win for them. Whatever way you look at it, right? If he didn't turn up, because the likelihood that he might get a custodial sentence, which he will do, if found guilty. A couple of you are right. There might be a plea bargain involved, and it might be, suggesting maybe, it could get dropped to malicious wounding, it will be a little bit more lesser than GBH. But that's speculation at the moment. But there's hearsay with that, right? So, yeah, half wrong, half right. But either way, it's really astounding. That you could do all that. You can hand over that. But money, it does. It's speaking volumes. At this hearing today, I know he travels to concerts, makes more money, continues with his career, yeah, until found innocent or guilty, right? So, all right. I didn't say that. But I did say that I don't think you'd be allowed to come out of America, to go back to America. Whether it's going to happen or not is another thing. Or maybe they can apply it after the concert if the trial's not quite ready, or whether there's a plea bargain to go guilty on a lesser offence and all that. It all remains to be seen. But I have to come up and do a part 2 to this. But he gets released from Wandsworth any minute now.